I have done a thing. Census day's not till Thursday. Unroll. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that though.
때론 그리움이 우릴 서로 주겠지만 사랑한 그것만큼만 Keep it up, keep it 어떤 말로 표현할 수 있을까 어떤 마음으로 날 전할 수 있을까 멀리 가진 않겠지만 우린 더 볼 수 있겠지만 사랑한 수많은 계절만큼만 꽤나 머뭇거렸었지 아득하기만 했었지 빙글빙글 주위를 맴돌기만 했어 I don't wanna last dance 어쩌면 많이 울 것 같아 Waiting to get there 나를 보고 말해줘 때론 그리움이 우릴 서로 지겠지만 사랑한 그것만큼만 Keep it up, keep it 어떤 말로 표현할 수 있을까 어떤 마음으로 날 전할 수 있을까 멀리 가진 않겠지만 우린 더 볼 수 있겠지
Hey bookworms! So it's Monday morning and I didn't film after we got home from the gallery last night, but I wanted to let you know that I did find a book at Dimmicks that I wanted to buy. It wasn't in the bargain room. But I have been wanting to purchase this for a while because it sounds really interesting, and Han Kang was the winner of the Nobel Prize for Literature in 2024, and this book sounds really interesting. So I ended up buying The Vegetarian, and that's one that's been on my TBR for a while, so now I own it, which is nice. So I have to do some study this morning. I have to get onto my coursework for uni. So I'll do that this morning, and then I'm going to do something creative this afternoon. I've got a little project and I'm going to begin it this afternoon with you guys, and then we'll talk some books and I'll give you an update on my reading blanket as well. But first, my cup of tea is empty, so that needs to be addressed immediately.
You said it was the last time, but you keep coming back to tell me sorry that you take back all the things you said just to hurt me. Our love just went cold, but I'm still burning. Our love just went cold. Why? I keep on making the same mistake. I always let you back in when I begin to get myself together again. You are back once more, like everything's the same. I tried to build my walls up, but you're taking them down. It's tearing me apart, I can't pretend. Now I have to get over you again. You said it was the last time, but you keep coming back to show me sorry you have changed now. But it's the same old story. Our love just went cold, but I'm still burning. Our love just went cold. Why? I keep on making the same mistake. I always let you back in when I begin to get myself together again. You are back once more, like everything's the same. I tried to build my walls up, but you're taking them down. It's tearing me apart.
I have done a thing. Oh, bookworms, I've just done a thing. So I noticed on my student portal for uni that the census date for uni, where you have to finalise your enrollment, it's not for another 2 or 3 days. So you can actually change your enrollment before that time without penalty. And I was sitting there doing my readings for the subject I'm enrolled in, and I realised I hated it. And I pulled out of the subject. So I've just re-enrolled in another subject, which sounds way more interesting, and I'm way more interested in the content of the new subject I've enrolled in, but now I'm 3 weeks behind. So my anxiety, sorry, what is this light? There's some shadows, is absolutely pinging. Oh man, I may have made a very big mistake. But anyway, that first subject I would not have been successful in because I just could feel myself straining to maintain interest in it. It was just really dry, just not something I'm interested in at all, and I was struggling to do the readings, so it wasn't going to work. I was already dreading the 2 assignments that I had due for that subject. Just now, it's like 3 weeks in, and I was already dreading the assignments. So that's not going to be, that's just setting yourself up for failure. That's just setting yourself up for a horrible time. So I've pulled out and enrolled in something different, and the new subject does look way more interesting to me anyway, and something I'd much rather read about and learn about, but it just has put me behind. So I've got a lot of reading and stuff to catch up on, but I guess at least it'll be less of a task, less of a sort of pain in the butt to do, hopefully, and I'll be more motivated to do it if I'm actually interested in it. But I am worried about that workload now. What have I done to myself? Oh. Anyway, I thought I'd take this opportunity to have a study break and show you my book blanket and update you on the progress of that. So here it is. Oops, that was my crochet hook. Here it is. It's still looking like a strip, but it's getting gradually bigger. So I've vlogged about this before in a previous vlog, but I've started this. It's like a temperature blanket, but each color represents a genre of a book I've read this year since I started it. And I don't know when I'll finish it. I'll just finish it when it's blanket sized. So as you can see, the majority of books I've read so far are blue, which is the literary fiction or classics genre. So, which makes total sense because I've been really trying to read a few of the Miles Franklin shortlist and the Booker Prize shortlist and the Stella shortlist. So it makes total sense that there's a fair bit of blue in this at the moment, this blanket, but that could change because I read quite a few genres. So as you can see, there's some brown there, and I think pink is romance, there's a pink there. Your green is historical. I wrote about this in a previous vlog, but I have I've made myself a code so that each of the colors represents a different genre of book I've read or that I'll read. And yeah, that's what it looks like so far. So it's looking like a scarf at the moment. I could wear this as a scarf, but eventually it'll be blanket sized. Might take me a while, but that's okay. I think I'll have some lunch now. And then I don't know if I should continue with uni work just at the moment because I'm feeling really anxious about that that workload. So maybe this is the time to kind of take a break and do something else for a minute and just, calm down. So I'll have some lunch and then I might show you the other project. Keeping my chair warm. Okay, bookworms, I'm back. I had lunch and then I took Bluebell for a quick walk, and I gotta say that I was not expecting to change my enrollment today. That, I can't even tell you, that was such a knee-jerk thing to do. That was completely unplanned. I had just planned to vlog my studying and then do my activity this afternoon, and that was it. Instead I just changed my whole enrollment today, just bang. I was literally reading the course content, looked to the information bar on the side of the screen and went, oh, census day's not till Thursday. Unenroll. I was just I hate this subject. I hate it so much. I'm not enjoying this. This is I'm dreading the assignments. I don't want to do it. And I just pulled myself out of that subject. And I'm not normally like that. So then I was oh no, what do I do? Is that all I have to do? Do I have to do something else? And then anyway, my husband was you don't have to do another subject. You're already doing the study visit subject for London. But I was oh, it's kind of a good semester to do another subject because the London subject, the work placement subject, doesn't really have any content. So there's not modules to read or anything for that. It's just prepping for the work placement visit. So it's a really good term to just be doing one subject because I'll only have the readings for that subject, but it does mean that I'm now 3 weeks behind. So there's a lot of reading to do. There's 2 classes already posted that I haven't been to. Thankfully, everything's pre-recorded when you do online classes, so I can watch them back even though I didn't attend them. The point is, there's no point me pressing myself into trying to make up 3 weeks of readings today, especially because I'm still kind of on a bit of an adrenaline rush from just making that decision without even thinking about it. So I'm not going to go back to reading and studying right now because I know myself so well. And if I do that, I'm going to panic. I'm going to sit there, I'm going to be overwhelmed by the content, and I'm going to have a panic attack if I do that. I know myself so well. So the best thing I can do right now is to just step away from it. I took Bluebell for a walk. I had something to eat, took Bluebell for a walk. I just have to process now that I've made that decision. And in my head, if there's no urgency about it, I will process it better and I will make a plan in my head of how I can get the work done. I know I've got time coming up. We're going to Hobart in 2 weeks for the weekend, and I am working 4 days a week. So, you know, I'm a busy person. But I think if I just stay calm about it, it's only one subject. I only have one subject worth of content. That's the only subject I need to do content for this semester because of the London visit. I think it'll be okay. I just hesitated when I said that. You can hear that I'm not entirely sure. I don't know if it's going to be okay. I just have to have confidence that I can get it done. I'll get it done. And do you know what? It's the right decision, because that other subject, I was hating it. I was hating reading. I was not taking in the information because it was just so boring and dry and I wasn't interested. And this subject is so much more interesting. It's so much more up my alley. So it would be much easier to get the work done when you actually kind of care about the content. So I think I've made the right decision. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that though. Oh, okay. Well, you've been here to see it. You've witnessed that knee-jerk decision-making in action. Oh, wow. Anyway, fun times that I didn't plan for in this vlog. So anyway, the other thing that I was going to do in this vlog, which I will do this afternoon, I guess, is I actually bought my first journal, and I'm inspired by Noah Marie, and I'm inspired by Katie's reading and Ruby Granger. And I don't want to keep a diary as such. I have had 2 really bad experiences with keeping diaries in the past where those documents have been used against me by people, which was really quite traumatic. So I have a policy of not keeping a diary for that reason now. But I do want to keep a journal, and this journal is going to be inspired by those other YouTube creators. This journal is going to be for reading and media, and more of a commonplace book for keeping interesting things from the day and, like, you know, brain dumping kind of thing into this. I actually got this cover from Kmart, and it was the last one there. I didn't actually really want a pink one, but you know, it was the last one there that had like a leather feel kind of cover, and it was like $5. So I was like, well, you know, for that I'll deal with pink, it'll be fine. And I made this elastic to go around it to keep it all together, and found this little red star button which I thought was cute. So I put this elastic around it because originally the journal just came with one book in it. It was just like this one book in a leather case. And I decided, I took the cover of this first book out, and I could put another journal in there. So I can have 2 in there, and like possibly even put another one in the middle, because when it's got a elastic around it, it's held in quite firm by the cover. So it's kind of like, you know, like a folio. It keeps it all together. And the cool thing about this journal cover is that it has like a little zip up pouch at the back where you can put like cuttings and stickers and photos in that you want to put into the journal later. You can store them in there until you get back, you know, home when you want to cut them out or glue them in and you don't have time to do it then. You can just put them in the zipper compartment for later. And I thought that was a really cool feature. So this is going to be my commonplace book and media journal, which I'm really excited about. I'm thinking of having one of the books for kind of like a reading journal, but not for books. Like, I mean, I could put books in there, but more for like articles or social media posts or newspaper articles or stuff that I want to keep. I'm going to put in that one. And then the other one is going to be more of a commonplace book for thoughts and drawings and sketches and lists and things I like is going to go in the other one. So that's my plan for how I'm going to use this. But the only thing is that it's quite plain at the moment. It's not really me. That's kind of why I put the little star button on there, because it was very plain. And I'm thinking I need to zhuzh it a little bit. I need to personalize it a little bit. So I think that's a good thing for me to sit down and do this afternoon, to kind of calm me down and settle my nerves and ward off the anxiety, just to sit and do something mindful and creative. And then, you know, kind of have some time to think about how I'm going to tackle my uni workload coming up, and just kind of process the change. I'm not very good with change too, so that's probably a lot of it, is just the fact that I've just changed something without preparing for it. I've just, you know, made this decision and I didn't do any mental preparation for it. But yeah, if I can just sit down and do something mindful and stay calm, I think I can cope with that change better, if that makes sense. Yeah, so I'm going to make a cup of tea and I'm going to personalize this with some stickers and stuff.